Jerry Springer now knows who the Father is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yo.
He has met the Father.
Tweet that. He's probably getting milked.
He's stirred.
Welcome to Joy Tactics, the podcast dedicated to all things joyful, joyous, and meeting as many celebrities as humanly possible. Hosted by Eric Rahill, Nate Veroni, and Jack Bensinger. Enjoy.
So it's a somber one today. It's a somber one. We lost somebody close to us, somebody who raised us, somebody who helped us get through lunch, helped us when we were sick and home from school, somebody who helped us discover our sexualities, as uncomfortable as that is to say, and discover mistakes that can be made through learning about other people making mistakes instead of having to go through them ourselves. And that person is Jerry Springer.
Gerald Springer passed
Gerald
away very
Theodore.
badly, passed away very painfully at the age of...
What did he pass away from?
Something in his 70s. Pancreatic cancer.
Oh,
No, I heard it was
my
worse than
goodness.
that. I heard that's just what they're saying in the news with that.
What'd you hear? What did you hear?
I heard somebody who from the show was mad at him and came in. He was about to die from pancreatic cancer, and they came in with a baseball bat and let him.
No.
No.
Don't
They check
even
for that
joke
stuff in the
about that,
hospital.
Jack.
Do not
I wish
even
I was
joke.
joking. I wish I was joking.
Stop. Hey,
I
man.
wish I was joking, man. I don't joke.
Your instinct to go make light of someone being dead?
This is the problem with comedians.
Oh, wild.
Comedians, y'all cannot fucking just be serious for one fucking second. We're trying to have a moment right now. I'm trying to put somebody I looked up to, and we're trying to pay respect here, and you can't help but make a fucking joke about it.
You know what? All right,
That's just so
you know
awesome.
what? I'm sorry. I'm a comedian. It's what I do. I just fucking joke, man. No matter what, like you just can't strike me down. It doesn't matter what. So I do it out of respect, but I do it out of the love for the craft, and making jokes about somebody is how I show that I love them, posthumously or
that's
currently
right. That's
humously.
right. I forgot about that. That's how we kind of show love. Whereas people, other people will, be kind of somber and respectful, but comedians got to go in.
What?
You're dead, Jerry Springer. That's how we show respect, in a weird way.
Yeah.
Totally.
But a lot of people can't get that.
I'm a comedian, so why do I deal with death so much more reverently?
Because you're not a comedian, Eric.
What do you mean by that, dude?
You, my friend, are an artist.
Artist. Why did I always think I would be an artist? And I didn't know how to paint. I didn't know how to draw.
He's so bad at
still
drawing.
don't. Literally.
But you try so hard.
I'm maybe the worst drawer around.
Oh,
my handwriting is so busted.
That's true.
I have no
Drawing
hand.
is
I went to a
painting.
handwriting tutor. Did you guys ever have to go to this?
I went
Are
to
you
school,
serious?
but no, never a tutor.
No, I went to a place just for my handwriting because it was so fucking bad. And they said there's nothing we can do for him after about 8 hours with me.
We got to put him down.
Well, you know this, Eric.
What?
Opposites attract, because guess what?
Oh. You have an S
I
in
won
handwriting?
a handwriting contest.
Oh, my
No.
In the 3rd grade, man.
No.
And guess what? I am an excellent drawer.
You are an excellent drawer.
You're a wonderful drawer.
Drawer.
Yeah, let's just
How
say
did
I
you get your
got
start, Nate?
Well, that's a good question. It actually stemmed from my sister was into drawing, and I thought everything was a competition when I was a little kid, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try and be better than you at everything that you're doing. So she was kind of getting attention for being the drawer, and I was like, watch this shit. So I went into the lab, and I fucking worked on my technique, and I came out, and I was like, guess what, Mel? I'm better than you. And your whole thing that you're an artist, now I'm the artist in the family. Kind of sadistic, huh?
And
That's natural, dude.
Did it work? Did she like never dare touch art ever again?
It did. It actually did. I like there was drawing and video games were two of things that she was into, and then I was like, I made it into a competition, and then kind of soured the creative act for both of those things for her.
Right.
Just because I was really competitive as a child for some reason.
and yet you do them both of these things beautifully, man. Both your video games and your art. So let that be a lesson that you may start into a process for bad reasons, but down the line you may be experiencing all that it harmoniously and joyfully.
Right.
Like you might.
No, yeah.
It sounds like you're listening to someone that you don't know that is like a big fan of your work and they're trying to tell you a big long story, and you're like just trying to appease them. Like, right, man. Of course,
right.
dude.
Anyways, nice meeting you, man. Yeah. So.
Anytime. That'll be $250 for the hour, and then life coaching. We'll do it at my house next time.
Right. God, what do you all say when you're not listening?
I'm hungry. Wait, what?
You just said it then. That's your answer.
That's it.
Interesting. You say I'm hungry or I'm tired all the time, Jack.
That's my mantra.
So
That's my mantra. I'm tired. Rest in peace to Jerry Springer.
R.I.P. dude. A fellow Ohioan, you know what I'm saying? He had what was his legacy was he was a statesman. And he was a freak too.
Right. Well, he was the mayor of, I guess, Cincinnati, and he was a bit too much of a freak.
He was a daytime freak. The daytime freak.
He was kind of Batman, but instead of a bat, he turned to a freaky little man with some activities going on against the law.
I mean, he really did change the landscape of daytime TV, because we have fucking Barbara Walters, Regis Philbin. Like, it's just good, clean fun for the whoever's around at daytime. And it was like, yo, there's a bunch of freaks that are like watching TV right now. Like, where's our shit? You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. Yeah. He was like, you know how many freaks are watching network TV at 2 p.m.?
Almost all of them.
That don't want to watch Ellen, all of them pretty
right.
much. They're forced to watch this fucking bullshit.
We want to see people grab each other by the hair and mop the floor with their sweat. Kind of.
I legit used to watch a lot of Jerry Springer.
Yeah, I did too.
I would watch it if there was like a mass shooting in Virginia or something and we all had to go home.
Right. It was kind of like special occasions when you were a little kid.
I would fake sick. I would fake sick so often to not go to school. So I was very familiar with Price is Right, Jerry Springer, Reading Rainbow. Additionally, I was watching shows. I think we talked about this on an earlier episode, but we didn't have cable, so we just had regular network TV. So we had PBS, and I was watching shows for children way past the age that I should have been.
So you're advanced?
No, the opposite. Where I was watching
you were
them
past
at like
the age.
13. Yeah, way past the age to be like, damn, I wonder what DW's up to.
But don't you feel like getting those? You got those fundamentals so crazy on lock now. Like, if somebody's smiling, that means they're happy. Or if it's raining, I'm gonna need an umbrella.
Right.
I guess I do have that down really intensely.
Because people say that about you, that you have the fundamentals on lock, Eric. Like,
I have the kind of fundamentals of being functional.
Yeah,
pat. Yeah,
like don't be selfish is like a big lesson that you might learn in one of those shows. Or
don't be sharing.
Sharing is important. Cleaning up.
Yeah. Sharing is it's crazy important. And when I see someone not sharing, I want to.
It makes you pissed
me go
off.
crazy. Make me lose control when I. Yeah.
Sharing is like, sharing is the whole point of existence. You share. Right. We're sharing right now. We're sharing thoughts and ideas, or like, sharing. Well, that's all I can think of. I don't know. Is there a version of sharing that you could do where you're not profiting off of it? Because like we're profiting off of this version of sharing. I can't think of any.
But the way we profit is different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yes, we are making money, but it's like it feels like different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because it's going back into.
It feels like kind of like
microphone over and over again.
Right. It feels kind of like how you tithe at church. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a cheerful. You have to be. It's a cheerful giving. You know, it's not like a utilities bill. Tithing. Which is in Christian churches, you give 10% of your income to the church.
And this
you
is
have
not
to do
the
it with
same
a smile
thing.
on your face.
This is not
That's
an
what the Bible
indulgence.
says. Here you
No,
go. Here's 10%
no,
of my
no.
fucking Wendy's check.
Right.
Jesus.
It's just so man. Some churches are so predatory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need to relax. And people wonder why atheism is dominating the charts right now. Godless America is coming around because people are tired of this nonsense the church has been doing for years.
Yeah, look at Spotlight, the
years.
movie Spotlight, and the cross is a shape people are sick of. I mean, all our top celebrities right now are militant atheists. Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
He's out
Is
here
Justin
every day.
Timberlake atheist?
Oh, dude, he's a fucking debate lord.
Militant.
He'll be popping off on even like
Yeah.
CNN guy. Like Anderson Cooper could never. Anderson Cooper's like, shouldn't we be more moderate about this? Shouldn't we be more? Yes, we have the separation of church and
Right.
state, but like God matters. And Justin Timberlake's out here being like, dude, no. And if my kids say under God when they stand for the pledge, they're not my kids.
Right.
They're brainwashed. I have to let them go and
Justin
start
Timberlake's got babies.
over. Hell yeah, he's got more babies than you can imagine, with curly hair and all.
Oh my god.
He's got he pops them out like rabbits. You know what I mean?
Did you all watch that clip? I think it was on Ellen when NSYNC got all together, and then they were talking about all having a group text thread going, and one guy was looking around like, "What the hell? You got all have the group text going?" Yeah.
Oh
They
no.
left out fucking Joey Fatone.
No,
Joey Fat One?
Joey
It better
Fat
not
One
be
was in
him.
it, but no, it was one of the uglier
JC
members.
Chazé, I bet.
No, he was in
Maybe
it.
No,
No,
he was in it.
He was definitely. I know exactly who it was. That fucking
Do you
dude.
guys think that
Mike?
you are the type of person that would get left out the group chat? I can't imagine someone leaving me out of a group chat. I just can't imagine being in a.
Eric.
Well,
This is an awkward moment, but let's just say Nate and I are
texting one another
texting
from time to
with,
time.
some
What
people
the
called
fuck?
the Coen brothers.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh. Well, wait till they see the short films I've been in lately.
Yeah, that's
they might
true.
have a different tune. Can you imagine showing you like, okay, imagine this dream. You're showing you show like 10 short films that you are in a row, and you expect like 1,000 people to come. You host it. Guess what? I'm in all these short films. You invite all these directors. The Coen brothers show up.
Oh my
Denis
god.
Villeneuve shows up.
Oh my god.
Ari Aster.
Oh my god.
Scorsese.
Oh my god.
All the rest. You know, and they all are so fucking crazy about how good you did in the short films, and they love the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
And then you get booked and busy like crazy.
Yeah.
Eric, can I ask you a question?
What?
I mean, I feel like everyone's kind of wondering this, but you've been doing short films for decades now.
Yeah, probably 8
About-
months now.
You've been doing so many, and
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's going really well. Like, everyone's loving the work that you've been putting
Right.
in and doing. And
It's weird to feel heat on your name. You know what I mean?
Right,
Because
right.
I work in silence. I move in silence, and I wear a metaphorical swole cover. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a big sweatshirt over my muscles, so nobody knows how good I'm getting.
Right.
right.
Pump cover.
But
And the pump cover, yeah, right.
But
that's
what I think everyone wants to know is, like, you know, when are
Yeah.
you going to make the leap to something that's longer? Some would say, you know, a feature film. When would you be possibly making that sort of leap?
Some may say I can never speak about that.
Well, or
And you might actually just have to find that out on deadline.com.
Deadline?
Right.
Did you kill someone?
Variety.
Deadline.
isn't that
Jack,
more
you don't know
serious?
what Deadline is? Jack, dude.
I might be
the
thinking of
industry
Dateline.
mag.
I'm thinking of Dateline. I must be. Is that something? Is that something? I need
that
a
is
media literacy boot camp for 1 year. I need it.
something. You do, Jack. I feel like.
No, it's not
But
good.
I feel like you're savant, like with certain YouTube. You are in just a different corner of media.
Well,
that's
here's the
nothing to
truth.
be ashamed about.
Here's the
New
truth.
media.
A lot of
New
people's
media.
a lot of people's brains and ears and ability to understand things is a very wide vacuum. It's a big hole and a wide vacuum with a soft pressure where they
Mhm.
can take a little bit of everything in. But my knowledge is like a basically reverse laser beam sniper rifle, where I'm not going to see or understand just about anything in the entire world. But if something comes into my line of sight where I want to know about it,
Right.
it's gonna fucking black hole into my mind to the point where I'm immediately gonna be basically almost a thought leader in the subject.
Right. Right.
So, for example, yeah, I can't think of anything right now, but
But we get what you're saying. You know, like
yeah.
could imagine
You're brilliant,
what that
dude.
could mean.
You're brilliant.
Thank
You're
you.
selectively brilliant.
I'm not brilliant about anything yet, but I have the capacity to be
But
brilliant.
you will be very soon.
Yeah.
Well,
about
so let's get
something.
back to it. So, Eric, tell us
Yeah.
about the process. So you're getting an email.
Yeah, of course.
You have all right.
or
You wake up.
DM.
You have 10 emails in the morning. Sorry,
Mhm,
DMs, of course.
Mhm.
It's a new
Yeah.
day.
You
now.
don't have email, right, Eric? You don't.
No, at least not to people, not to strangers.
Yeah.
Only to people that have at least 6 credits on their IMDb, whatever.
Right.
And your email is, like,
fake
Above
ass
the
credits.
line, by the way. No.
Your
Yeah,
email is
above the
something
line.
like
Yeah.
hella embarrassing that you've had since you're 12 years old, and it's like at AOL.com, like
I do. Yeah, man.
Dexter's Lab fan.
Robot,
my old name,
crazy
my old
robot.
email was called Eman Rayhill.
Oh, that's nice.
E-Man. The E-Man.
Yeah, the E-Man. My uncle gave me that nickname, and I only met him one time when I was a kid, and I thought he was like so sick, and
That's beautiful.
he never really came around, but he called me E-Man Rayhill, and I kind of made
That's
that
fine.
my online name.
Nice.
Nice, man.
He
Awesome.
passed away about 6 years
Yeah,
ago.
I was going to guess. Yeah.
R.I.P.
7 years ago now.
I would hate to lose an uncle. All right, so you wake up in the morning, you check your DMs.
Yeah.
Fuck, here we go again. Get the models out of the way, and now you've got 10
I'll get the
offers.
models out of the way.
Just get them out. Just get them,
Get them out of the house.
No. Well, out of the DMs. No, they're not. in the house.
Everybody, wake up. No more
Wake up.
partying. Time to go home.
It's basically
y'all.
the hangover. It's the
Brooke
hangover,
Shields.
but instead
Brooke
of
Shields to get out, right? Brooke Shields is in the crib.
who's that? Hulk
Time to
Hogan's
go,
daughter.
Brooke Shields. No, she's
All right.
kind
Well,
of a classic style model.
I like classic models too. So you wake up, you got 10
Carmen
DMs.
Electra.
Carmen Electra's a goddess. So you got a bunch of DMs.
Stacey
10
Keebler.
offers. All right, let me get to it. 10 offers. 10 people are hitting you up. Hey, man,
Yeah.
I got this short film idea. I want you to
Yeah.
play the town mayor, and I want you to whatever. He's a pedophile, and he gets after it, whatever. And you have
Okay.
a bunch of offers like this, and then you have one offer to 9. All right, one of them is a feature film, and it's that one. And then there's 10 offers that are like, we want you to play like the guy who like shoves Ryan Reynolds around because he's so much sexier and cooler than him in the new Ant-Man.
Mm.
How do you turn down so many offers like that so that you because you are revitalizing the short film world and putting
Right.
respect on short films in a way where it's like, holy crap, I want to go to the movie theater and take my kids and family out to see 8 short films. I don't
Right.
want to see one movie,
Right.
boring
That's gonna
ass
start
movie.
happening. That's about to start happening, by the way.
Yeah, the AMC is about to get turned into the short film AMC. Like, how do you stay humble like that? How do you stay focused? How do you turn down the money, and
Right.
the fame, and
Well, here's the thing. What Henry Cavill does, what Ryan Gosling does, what Chris Pratt, all these hunky men that play the leading stars of their movies,
Mhm.
they are taking what I call the coward's route, the easy way. Anybody could do this. It doesn't take much dedication, much talent at all. I have more talent, whatever,
Mhm.
in whatever smaller part of me.
Mhm.
And what I do is I look for movies that are going to disrupt.
Yeah.
disrupt.
And even
Yeah.
if I play one of the most heinous people on the planet, even if I have to get into character and abuse the set and sort of become a menace and have meltdowns every 3 hours to be able to
But
stay
that's
in
your
character.
process. That's your
Right.
process.
Right, well,
and people
that's
need
the
to respect
thing.
that. When I hear about like you're doing your thing, you're going through the Eric Rahill method of acting.
Mhm.
You know, you have your
Right.
own kind of school and you've developed your own style. And I hear about after, we come on this podcast and we're like, how's your week and everything? And you're like, damn, this like director was just being like so mean to me and was telling me how disrespectful I was to all the crew and the set. But and
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like this is what you need
I
to
know.
get. Do you want the Rahill performance?
Right,
I'm
dude.
sorry, do you? Well, then this is the price that you have to pay, is that he's going to
Right.
be like shaking the equipment around, and like there's going to be some rentals that get fucked up.
Right.
There's going to be some
Yeah.
gaffers
Yeah.
that get a
Some-
little like
staple gun to the head.
traumatized
Right.
or something.
Just cut their
Right,
head
some
open on a
22-year-old PAs are going to end up with Frappuccino all over their heads because they got the wrong flavor.
It just,
Okay.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
But-
it's a trade-off, and it's like, what do you want? Some fucking dumbass
Yeah.
fucking actor who's
No.
just off of Craigslist, like, no, you don't.
No, you
want
don't. And what you need is, by the way, because these directors don't know how to handle actors as amazing as our calibers, and
Right.
the problem is not the actor who's behaving that way. It's think about it like actors are cooking a food; they're a fire, right?
Right.
And these directors, they don't have the oven technology to contain it because you can't cook food without that fire. That fire has the power and capacity to destroy your home, to ruin your life, to change your face, melt your eyeballs out, and put you in a weird documentary. But if you can be the oven, if you can contain that, if you can be prepared for it so that you could turn it up to 500, 700 degrees
Yeah.
all day long and let it slow roast,
Yeah.
that's how you're going to, be able to get that final product that's worth whatever injuries, casualties, electric
Right.
related events
Right.
happen.
Right.
That's just life.
Well, what they say is the most respectful, easygoing, fun sets to work on are actually the most boring, most mediocre milquetoast
Blueberries and
products.
yeah.
Okay, but then you look at something like one of the best films of all time, Titanic, and
Which
that's
I saw in
based-
3D, by the way.
Congrats, that's awesome.
They did it like that to the Titanic.
They did the Titanic re-released in 3D to special
Oh.
people who were in North Carolina at the time. seeing
What
theaters.
the hell?
Yeah.
That movie, I remember them.
Wow.
I do remember this. I'm at our family friend's house. All the older girls are watching Titanic on the TV. Whatever, 6 years old, 7 years old. My mom says, "Turn around, Eric." I'm like, "Why would I need to turn around?" She's like, "Just do it now." She smacked me. No, I don't know why I said that. She didn't do that, but I turn around and I don't know what's happening, but there's a mirror pointing at the TV, and what do I see? I see Kate Winslet being all nakedly painted by Leonardo DiCaprio.
Wait a minute.
Oopsie daisy. I'm
mom
looking
is-
at. She said, "Don't look at the TV. Turn
Oh, I
around."
thought
But
she
guess
said
what?
look.
No. She
Oh,
said,
okay.
"Turn around. Don't look."
I thought your mom. I literally thought you were saying that your mom was standing, like you weren't watching the movie, and she was standing holding a mirror on the other side of the room, and trying to get you to look, trying to look
like forcing me to see this to grow up immediately. Nah, but I'm that was an excellent moment. I thought
Yeah,
that
to
was
look.
pretty cool.
You got to see that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's
Shout
so
out to
cool.
James Cameron for
Shout out to
type of
James.
shit
He
in
knew
there.
what he was doing.
Cameron.
with
He
that
knew what he was
scene.
doing. He
He
knew what he was
knew.
doing
Yeah.
down there.
Well, what do you guys? And just to say this, Titanic, I heard, is one of the worst, most violent sets on the planet.
Sure.
People were actually being frozen to death up in that water.
Yeah,
And
fact.
Yeah,
and
so-
there was all type of gun violence on that set.
Well,
But
yeah.
look at what happened. It became an amazing feature, legendary, some would say. Solidified James Cameron's career as a
The
ultimate
worst
director.
environments create the best art.
Hard times make soft men.
Yes.
It's just, I mean, it's
The-
just a fact. And
The
I
ends
feel,
justify the means.
I feel
You know
like
what I'm saying?
I feel like Eric, you're kind of like the reverse Stanley Kubrick, where you are.
Right.
You know how you hear about The Shining and Shelley Duvall? He was like, again, like we need to do it fucking 70 takes. Drove her insane. I feel like you're that on the actor side, where you're like, you're trying to do like you're yelling at the
Yes.
director, and you're like let's do a fucking another one, man. Like
Right,
I got more
yeah.
gas in the
Hey
tank.
man.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
The camera person like can't even
Yeah.
hold the fucking rig up
Right.
anymore.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like they're like just
Right.
trying
About
to
to
keep it off their
collapse.
body, just lying on the ground.
Permanently ruining
And
their
Eric, You're
bodies.
they're on the ground, collapsed,
Mhm.
passed out. Eric, you're just standing over the camera. I don't even give a shit what the angle is. Just let me look into it.
Yep. I'll
God
do
bless you.
whatever it fucking takes to get the shot, though. And
Right.
so many actors these days are so weak, and they pay for these classes where, oh, you're an amazing, you've got such a talent. Psych. I don't care if you're talented. I want to see you suffer. Acting is humiliating.
Yes.
And you need to suffer on screen. And you should be walking away feeling horrible about what you did. You should be walking away with your
because you
face
did,
red, tears coming out of your eyes. That's what people want to watch.
And your life outside of acting should be a fucking hell.
It should be a nightmare.
It should be a nightmare because when you
if you do for every production you're in, if you don't have at least one surgery, non-elective, for every production that you've been in, you're wasting everyone's time. You're joking. No, an essential. Well, you can have non-essential if you'd like. I hope you would.
What I want to start doing is just doing exploratory surgery before every single film, so they're getting all up inside all my arteries,
just going
even
to learn
though
about
there's
your
no
body?
problems.
They
No,
don't
just
change
so
anything?
I feel sort of like broken down and sort of horrible before I start filming, because it always puts
That's
me in a nice
human,
vulnerable
right?
position.
Because when people are in, I just saw. You know what? This happened. I watched the movie Air Jordan. What's it called? Maybe it's just called Air.
It's just Air.
It's called Air. I watched that last night, but it's about the Air. It's about the Air Jordan.
Why is that funny that you said Air Jordan?
I don't know. It's not funny.
Okay,
Okay.
It's not. It's not. So there's this moment. Speaking of like inserting injuries into your performance and human whatever, is they're just walking. There's a scene where two people are walking down, talking to each other through a bunch of cubicles in the office, beautiful office in the whatever 70s, and one of the characters, bonk, they hit their knee on a thing and they go, ow. And it was like, this didn't need to happen, but having that character for no reason hit their knee on a desk and in the middle of a conversation, and you could kind of tell like, oh, that's probably like slightly in the back of their head the whole time. Very interesting.
Right.
Give it up for the director,
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, who was also in that movie, who made a lot of very funny choices. With his hair,
Was it
with
a
his
good
outfit.
movie? What's the score? The Jack Benziga score?
It's a great movie. I give it a 10 out of 10.
No,
Wow.
really? Holy snap.
No, that's probably too high. But it was a classic American movie where two kind of the greatest old white men we got are telling a business story. And it's not too serious. I feel like if you remember the movie Spotlight, they were like being all serious because it was about something all serious and whatnot. But in this one, they're kind of making fun of how stupid everybody is except for the Jordan family. And I think they did an okay job, except for one thing I got to say. I'm not going to say what the movie theater is, but I didn't fit in the chair. What the hell? It was so hot. This movie theater was...
You didn't fit in the chair? What?
I didn't fit in the chair. It was hot.
Were the seats red by chance?
I couldn't even see them. I was too busy sitting on them to even catch what color they were.
Does the business name start with an A and end with a C?
I know it starts with an A, but I can't. Oh no, it's not AMC.
Angelica.
Eric, don't do. Don't do that to our New York.
Well, weirdly though, I
businesses.
just had a most amazing experience at maybe it was a different theater number at the Angelica, and I thought it was great. So,
well, I'm abnormally sized.
not me. I'm the most perfectly normal body weight.
Right.
A lot of products are. Sometimes I look at you in a chair at a restaurant. And I'm like, did they mold his ass and back before we got here?
Right.
And when you put a fork in your mouth, I'm like, did they take a mold of your mouth and see how deep it was? Or
talk about dream bodies for a second. And Matt Damon, who was in Air.
Yeah.
There is, remember that movie, The Talented Mr. Ripley?
No.
Which was a book
Barely.
initially written by, I think her name is Patricia Highsmith.
Okay.
And I read that book in school, then watched the movie.
Impressive.
Jude Law, Matt Damon. Matt Damon plays like a psychopath that's like slowly becomes a psychopath and is like imitating this other guy and living his life as like a rich person in Italy, like an expat. But Matt Damon in that movie, he's probably 26, whatever. He's so svelte. You know what I mean? He looks kind of perfect. And I don't think I'll ever be able to get that body ever in my life.
Don't say that.
No, I can't. I don't think it's physical. I think I'm too old. I'm looking more like Ben Affleck in that movie, The Way Back. Remember this movie with Ben Affleck where he
Is
plays
that with
kind
Josh
of like
Peck, where he plays a rapper?
No, he plays a overweight basketball coach.
They love basketball.
Getting a second shot.
Oh, dude, I watched a basketball game.
You went to one?
No, on TV.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, man.
Congrats. Basketball's fun. It's a fun sport to watch,
I saw you watching that on the Close Friends the other day. I saw you posting that. I thought, what the hell, Jack? You like that shit now?
I was just expressing myself to my close friends that I'm having a good night. I'm watching a basketball game, the Celtics versus Atlanta.
Wait, what close friends?
Oh,
What close friends post?
It's on a
Yeah,
different
I'm on
account.
Instagram
It's
all
on
the
a
time. I
different
didn't see
account.
this
It's on
at
a
all.
different
That's
account.
just
My feelings do get hurt.
Bro.
My feelings get weirdly hurt when I see that someone else. I see like Jack's Instagram, and I see someone has a close friends, and I know for a fact I've never seen that green circle.
you ever,
Well, people
you ever
around the
in
picture.
a close friends and you're like, what?
What
Like,
the hell? Yeah,
what?
why?
Is everyone
I mean,
in your
I
close
get
friends?
it.
Because I'm in your close friends. If I'm in your close friends, like
You're a
we
loser,
got problems.
man.
You're a fucking
Yeah, you
loser,
have some
dude.
problems.
You
dude.
are
I don't
fuck-
even
you're
like
doing
you
You are
like
one of
that.
my
doing something
friends.
wrong with
You
your
are
life.
a loser.
You are doing something
Yeah.
wrong
Listen.
with your life. If I
Listen.
am one of your close friends,
If you have
think we're
my
close
phone
like that?
number, you are not doing well. That's
Right.
for sure.
Right. Okay,
Take a
here's a
sip.
question. Here's a fucking question.
I love questions.
In my opinion, movies are back. Indie film is back. Indie rock is back.
short
all
films
this.
are skyrocketing.
Chipotle empanadas.
But that's for people our age, and there's people in our very kind of niche communities. How do we get movies to become popular again amongst the youth?
wow.
Because they ain't watching that shit. They're all TikToked out. They got about a 30-second attention span. You think they're gonna watch the 4-hour Scorsese movie coming out? You know
Well,
it's gonna be 4
they're
hours.
not.
The Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
what's funny,
4
Eric,
hours.
4 hours, that's a year and a half to the TikTok generation. They really don't have the attention span that we do. It's pathetic. Pathetic. But Eric, what's funny is I feel like a lot of people assume these young kids, they enjoy, TikTok, silly little cartoons, funny little memes, Vine, this and that. I think it's the opposite because I talk to some 13-year-olds sometimes walking around Manhattan for real. And they are
But you need to
paying
stop
attention to
Why are you
politics.
talking to 13-year-olds?
No, no,
You
no,
need
no.
to stop
no,
doing
no,
that.
no, no,
You
because
need
I'm
to
a
stop that
because
now.
I'm a mentor. I'm a mentor. These are my cousins and whatnot.
Oh.
Whatever. And so these people are plugged in to where I'm telling them like, oh, I was just interviewing Cal Penn or whatever for Tuning Out the News, and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. That was really interesting. I'm wondering how the primaries are going to go because Ron DeSantis is polling this way and that way, and I
What?
really wonder with the wartime Ukraine. I'm thinking, you're 13 and you know who
Cal Penn is.
Cal Penn is? How's that possible?
Harold and Kumar.
Harold and Kumar is something that only very smart people know about at this point because
Right.
Yeah.
both of them went into politics essentially.
Have you guys ever looked at your demographics on Instagram? 'Cause I think
99% female, 100% non-American.
Mine is like literally. Mine is 81% men in between the ages of 25 and 35.
And what is
There's
it about
almost
you that,
it's like 0.1% under 18. Thank God that's how I designed it. I have a mature sort of content that I'm putting out there.
right?
I don't know.
You don't want to
it's
be the
making me
Blues
laugh.
Clues guy, Like, he's pathetic. Have you seen what he's up to?
That dude is cringe, dude.
Blues Clues. Oh, Mr. Bald.
Do you remember when he was going on like kind of a watch what you're talking? Watch it, man.
No, but he's all bald, man. You got that hair coming up the side, creeping up, looking all sexy.
Do you think that I just thought of this recently that thank you. I just thought of this. Do you think I should have the bald like how like Jay-Z has that like that Rock Nation brunch or whatever, and it's like everyone comes and they're like powerful people like congregate at this
Oh,
brunch
wow.
like once a year. I want to do that for like bald men, and like we all like get together at like one kind of like mansion or function or dinner, and it's just like a bunch of bald men just like swagged out in like the craziest type of suits, outfits. There's like red carpets.
Oh,
There's like crazy like drinks going on, and we're just like kind of exchanging like what we know with one another and uniting as one kind of.
You'd need some kind of not blood ritual, but just regular ass ritual. At the
human
top of
sacrifice type of shit.
something to
Animal
bind you
sacrifice.
guys.
hair.
If you all kind of scratched your head a little bit, get a little blood, and so everybody has blood.
Oh yeah.
It could be hair related. Well, it could be like,
Yeah.
okay, for one night only, we're gonna get all the bald people in the world in one room, and we're gonna put everybody in wigs, and no one's gonna know what
Right.
our true power is when we have this fucking Fabio shit going on, and you're just gonna go in there and lift weights and hook up and this and that.
And hook up.
Is it gonna? Here's my question: is it top secret, or are you gonna sell tickets?
Yeah.
Because I'd love to watch it.
No, it'll be kind of like medieval times. You know what I'm saying? Except
Oh,
it'll
it's
just be
like a
bunch
thing
of
you can
bald
buy
men
tickets
kinda
and like.
yeah. You'll have like a dinner and like
Yeah.
What do
in
you
an
mean?
arena.
Wait, so the bald men are all in a pen, and then a bunch of haired people can come buy tickets and eat chicken and watch
Haired?
y'all?
Did you call them haired?
Yeah.
Haired.
Haired
But
types?
once we unite, it's over. It is over. Because
Yeah.
we have been separate for too long. All of the bald men in America, they want to divide us, because
Right.
that's what they do to the most powerful groups, is because when we're talking to one another, that's
Right.
when the elite, the haired folks, that's when
Yeah.
they win. And they want to keep us separate. They want to keep The Rock and Vin Diesel separate.
Right.
Jack.
They really do.
They
Well, so
do,
Nate-
because they know once they unite, it's
Once
it's
they rub their
game-
heads together.
It's
Well,
game
let me say
over.
this. Then you're going to have people there's going to be people like me and Jack who are being basically torn apart by the haired side and the balding side. Where
you have to pick a side.
Well, we're trying to, man, and it's not my
Nobody
choice.
wants
but
us.
Nature's taking a certain path. It's receding, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's going to be so You're going to have such a powerful event here, dude, that me and Jack, with our hairlines kind of going back, are going to be banging on the doors, like, begging
Yeah.
you to let us in. You guys are going to be
You like
spitting on
shave the
us.
top of your head just to make
Please.
it's like
And you guys see the little hairs, and no, you still got
Get
a little
out.
left, dude.
Well, Nate, what do you
Yeah.
think it is? Why do you think hair makes people weak biologically? I feel like there's got to be a reason that if it's the extra weight on your head that's making you look down, or if it's
the extra weight,
or if it's the heat. You know, it's not meant for certain climates, or if it's thoughts, literally, if it's like a Faraday cage, like blocking radio waves from coming into your brain, like what is it? Why does the
Wow.
government want to hold bald people back so much? Because clearly, if you look at Hollywood, like it just so happens that everybody pretty much on the planet has hair, except for these like The Rock and these literal beasts of burden who they're like, you know,
you have
injecting.
to be so physically intimidating to make it as a bald man in Hollywood.
Why do you think I'm lifting weights like crazy again?
Because you attract a certain demographic. Let's just say let's just say weights are good for you.
Well, yeah. Why are weights so delicious to me?
I don't know.
Edible weights.
Edible.
Edible weights, you get to
Ooh.
eat that. Oh, hey, me and Caleb worked out yesterday. Hit it hard, okay? Lifts are going up in a way. By the way, too, I need to say this: my baseline like lifts are going up. The weight is going up on all of them, but I've gained about 20-ish pounds since I last was serious about lifting weights. And in my head, I'm like, oh, I kind of bodied this. Like for some reason, my strength is so high. Well, it's just because I got that weight put on my body.
Well,
No, that's
You know what I
muscle.
mean?
it's probably muscle.
No, I don't know.
It could be. You don't know.
But here's the thing I was gonna say. Caleb and I are working out. What do we see on the bench in this? It's maybe the most mildewy like locker room that's ever existed. It's a little dirty. I love the gym. And it's no shade. But this guy is leaning over on one of the benches, opening up a Tupperware, and it's full of like cheesy beef patties. Just that they
Come
look so
on.
congealed and they're cold, and it stinks.
Come
what?
on.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Why has he got
He was
cheesy
just like
beef
huge
patties?
muscle because he's getting protein in before his lifts or like right after he lifted, and his shirt's off and he's clearly
No
on
bun?
tea or
Are
Just
they
like
cooked?
a loose
not
patty?
tea, but what's that? No patties. There's no carbs, dude.
Do you think he'd sell them?
I didn't ask. I felt revolted.
Man, that's fucked up to hear. But you got to respect it too, because why?
Literally,
You know, just
have
eat where you got
respect
to.
it.
Eat where you got to. Listen
I
to
was
your
at
body.
I was at the gym recently, and I'm in a similar situation where the locker room is like borderline disgusting at my gym.
At the Y?
At the YMCA. Okay, yeah, let's put them on blast, Eric. The YMCA of Glendale.
There's hella of them.
Yeah, come check me out if you know I'm there usually at these times. But the locker room there is fucking atrocious. All right, and they need to hear this honestly because they need to fix some shit in there. And there is mysteriously things get stolen in the locker room, and you can't leave your stuff out. You need to lock it up. It's one of those places, you know. And I put out a body wash, just have it out while I'm in the sauna, and it goes missing. Okay, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is Dr. Bronner.
Dr. Bronner's, yeah.
I'm coming in with the fucking pure dye, no dyes in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming in with the fresh, the good stuff. And somebody fucking took it. And a couple weeks go by, and I see that same exact pure Dr. Bronner's.
That's when you got the gun out, didn't you? You pulled a gun.
And I look in the shower, and there
is Tekashi 6ix9ine.
That's how that video came about. And that's how that video came about. You saw that video, right? That was me. That was a body wash type of shit where he stole it, and that was me kicking him on the ground and calling him a rat.
Yeah, unreal.
No, but it was this old fucking Armenian dude, and I gave him a look while he was fucking. He wasn't naked in the shower. He had a swimsuit on because he's afraid to show his body.
Pathetic.
Coward. And I gave him kind of a Curb Your Enthusiasm type look, like, I know what you fucking, that's mine, dude. I know you stole this, bitch. And
can we role play if we were to each confront this guy about our stolen soap? Can we role play how we would realistically do it?
Okay. Please. Okay, you want me to play the
you go first,
guy?
Nate.
Okay. No. You play the Armenian guy. You don't have to do it with the accent. Just play it regular,
okay.
Eric.
I mean, I got an Armenian. Okay, I'll do it plain.
So I'll go up to you. Hey, man. Hey.
Oh, what's up?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I noticed that you had Dr. Bronner's soap.
Yeah. Why don't you get the fuck out of here, dude? And by the way, I saw you on the floor. Pathetic. Lose your motivation now, because it's gonna get you nowhere, dude. You're gonna get hurt out there. You got a body made for sleeping, and that's it. Get out the gym, man, before you embarrass yourself and your family. Get the fuck out of my shower, right ass now.
All right. So we found out what Nate would do.
Okay. All right.
That's what Nate would. That's how Nate would do it.
Yeah.
You had that ready to go, Eric. Like, you've been wanting to say that to somebody at your gym.
I mean, I have anger up in me right now. I don't know why.
Yeah, that was weird. I feel like we were like, I was sitting there waiting like to hear like, shocking. Okay, how would Nate handle trying to get this soap back? And then, yeah, it just felt like you really needed
so
to.
Much
I kind of went off.
You have so much pent up inside of you, Eric, and
I know.
That's
why. Oh, and I want to call this out. I got a DM from 2 people. And they said that they've been listening to Joy Tactics, and they want a Joy Tactics Shrooms episode.
Oh yeah.
And they're saying that they were talking about us on their shroom trip, and I don't have the heart to tell them I've never done that stuff.
Well, let me tell them something. We are gonna get Eric in a hotel in Vegas, and we are gonna dose this man whether he likes it or not. And I know you're listening to this right now.
Yeah,
we're gonna find whatever's after heroic dose. Dose X. You know what I mean? Like, you're about to get the experimental dose. And
can you imagine with my arms tied with ropes to the bedpost?
It's gonna be tough.
Can't leave.
But we're gonna do
Nate's
it.
putting binaural beats on my head to try to relax me. I'm like,
we're dripping water down your arms,
frothing at the mouth.
And I know if you're those 2 people who DM you, you're probably still coming down. You're probably still tripping a little bit, because when did they do the mushrooms? A couple days ago, a week and a half,
48 hours.
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends.
The rest of your life, man.
I know, that's the fun thing. There really is the before you did the
know.
shrooms and the after, and then all of a sudden.
There's also before you had that whatever.
I want to give you
hummus
so much
after the hummus.
I want to give you so much shrooms, Eric, and I want to fucking give you a straight jacket and just throw you into a padded type
I want to give
cell.
I want to
watch
give
you on camera.
I want to give you hella shrooms, like blend them up in a blender and just shoot them down your throat like feeding a cat some steroids. And then I want to fucking give you like 10 caffeine pills, 10 dick pills, 10 shots of espresso,
Whoa.
put you in a straitjacket, and then put you on like a roller coaster or something. And just like when you get off of this trip, you will have received information that human beings have never received before.
This is like
And
the
we
Joy
need you
Tactics
to focus.
MK Ultra.
We need you to focus for this,
What?
Eric, and remember the questions that we want you to ask. Why are we here? Who's, what else is going on? How are you?
I
They
saw a
don't-
TikTok 2 days ago that this guy went on this crazy DMT trip, and he's so serious. He's looking at the camera and he's like, he's like, stop scrolling. I took the DMT last night, and unfortunately, I found the code behind everything.
The code.
And he starts going through it.
Oh.
He's like, he went into the DMT trip so hard that he went behind a wall in the DMT trip, and it was all code.
Yes.
Oh my.
The source code.
It is.
Proof that we're
It's
living
binary
in a
codes.
simulation.
Well, we don't even
Binary
need that
code.
because look at DNA.
Right.
It's literally
Right.
code. Like
It's
there
all
is coding,
codes,
man.
dude. Everything. I don't even like math, but everything is numbers, dude. And this is what I'm shouting from the rooftops every time I get even one drink in me.
I hear you, man. I hear you, and it's important that you are. And
So, Jack, what would you say to the Armenian man to get your soul back?
I would say, whoa, how do you do that? And
Mm-hmm.
somebody be the Armenian guy. I'm gonna say, whoa, how do you do? How do you do that?
Oh.
Go ahead. You did such a good job, Eric.
Oh, all right. Wait, do what?
Permanently casted.
I just was watching your whole set, your whole workout. You looked so good. I didn't even hit anything. I was watching you, and how'd you do all that, man?
Oh, man. Dude, honestly, the gym is where I go to fucking get everything out. I don't even
Oh, really? I could tell,
appreciate
man.
it.
I got so much shit to get out. It's crazy. My whole
Yeah.
situation's weird. Do you think I could get your autograph? Meanwhile,
Do you have a pen that works in the shower?
I have a tattoo
I'm
pen.
all wet right now.
I have a tattoo pen. If you want to put it on my heart and just fucking dig in all the way down into my heart and put your fucking seal on it. Swipe. I take that shit off the fucking shelf.
Oh, shit.
Out the door in a taxi cab. I'm at JFK Airport, flying straight to the Bahamas. Instagram snap. This is where I am.
Oh,
Biatch.
my God.
People like
Dude,
Why are
that.
you
you
so-
tricked me,
Jack,
dude.
Why are you so good at speed-based comedy? Like things
Right.
that are, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
this is maybe my favorite moments from Joy Tactics. I feel like I've heard people talk about this like like a couple times. Like me and Jane like talk about this moment, which is the I think this is the legendary, my favorite moment on Joy Tactics ever is the yesterday, the Lamborghini going fast. I swear to God, I think about that like
Yeah,
almost
so
every day,
funny.
and I've seen
I like
people
speed,
like comment
man.
it. It's
Yeah, it's so good.
Yesterday-
I live for speed, man. Yesterday. Come by all Doppler shifted.
Yes.
Well, here's the thing.
that is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Here's the thing. They used to call me 10 jokes a minute Ben Singer back in Chicago, back in my household at least,
Really?
because I just go so fast. I don't know what it is. It's almost like, I wonder if it's because my brain is smaller or something, because in a good, if an ant is small, and I'm going to need some help understanding what I'm trying to say here.
Okay, we'll help you, dude.
All right. An ant is small, and their legs are moving hella quickly, right? And if if they look up at us, we look like a giant. Our legs are moving so slowly. Whoosh. Boom.
Right.
So, and we look at an ant, and it looks like it's moving fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
I really don't have anything for this, man.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
beat you at.
I think there's a lot there.
Frequency.
There's something there. I don't know what it is. I hate that, man. Sometimes I get mad at my brain that it would give me such a fruitful setup for no reason whatsoever. How do
I
you
think
guys
you said
think?
that for a reason, because like ants is such a good metaphor for zooming out. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it's
Mushrooms.
a good metaphor for a perception. You know what I'm saying? Like ants, they have no idea that we have New York City, that we have Las Vegas, that we have all these type
Right.
of crazy
Yeah.
inventions and stuff, and they're just going
Saunas.
about their time, their days, and I feel like that's kind of how we view the alien world. That there might be some crazy alien species that dips in, and once we see an UFO, that's like a leg coming down, and the
Right.
UFOs are like, what?
Oh shit.
We don't even care about these ants.
And you know what's funny
These lower
is
forms.
if you think about your entire life, that's one giant step. And, Jerry Springer, to bring it back,
Right.
he basically just took his first step. That feels like a long time, a long swing, but he just took his first step. And as far as we know, his soul just, something just got my throat. Just like entered another body.
That was the spirit of Jerry.
He's going to take another step. Oh my God. Jerry Springer feels like some dust.
Jerry Springer's probably getting ignorant in heaven right now.
Oh,
he probably is. Oh my, he's probably getting milked.
He's stirring.
He's probably getting. Do you think he's doing the Jerry Springer show in heaven right now?
Oh,
I
most
don't know.
definitely.
Or is he doing a different show?
With who? Babe Ruth?
Babe Ruth is.
Lou Gehrig?
Babe Ruth is like the baby daddy to all these angels.
Well,
like
this is funny. Hey, you know what? Guess what? Jerry Springer now knows who the Father is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yo.
He has met the Father.
Tweet that. Dude.
That's right.
Legendary.
Dear God, you are the Father.
Yeah.
Way too late.
I bet God tried to say that shit.
I bet,
dude. I bet God said that shit right when Jerry got there, and Jerry was like, yeah. Let me see all my friends. Like,
I miss my
way. Yeah, I miss my parents. I miss
my parents badly.
I miss inventors. I want to meet.
What's Daisy? My dog just entered the room.
Give it up for Eric's dog, Bubbles.
Bubbles, the producer.
Yeah, Bubbles, the producer. She's kind of saying, I think she wants to play badly.
You've been neglecting her.
Yeah.
I haven't. Took her on a crazy walk this morning. You see.
You are not fit to be a pet owner, Eric. You are you can barely take care of yourself.
No, not true anymore.
And now you have another living creature. Anymore. Not true anymore.
Yeah.
No, Eric's a great father. Any one of our listeners would be lucky to be owned by Eric as a pet.
Mm-hmm.
I would too.
Yeah,
I know y'all be giving hella organic stuff. I feel like if anything, Nate, the opposite is true. You and I have zero business ever being responsible for life.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Good God.
No,
if you ever see my ass with a fucking child,
dads.
take that child away. I will not call protective services. Take that child and keep it because
Nate, this is going to be
kid.
Played at your first custody trial, and it's gonna lose you your daughter, dude.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh shit. Well then let me try this one. Okay,
I have,
this is
thick
for
Gucci glasses on, like fucking.
Damn, that makes me want to do a video to be used like in court. Like, hey, what's that? Like, man, Nate, Eric, I just wanted to randomly express to you guys how sane I am, how capable I am, how responsible I am.
That's good.
Yeah.
We should cover our
How
asses.
much I love everybody, everyone in my family. I would never hurt anyone. I would never steal a vehicle. I would never put any.
Right.
What,
Jack, I just wanted to say this, that I feel like you're one of my friends that I'm like, well, how could this person ever murder somebody? You know, he's such an awesome person. Right. You would never murder somebody. Ever.
And I'm always busy.
You're always busy. You're always doing stuff. And
whenever there's a murder, it's like, I would have been there, but I wasn't.
Right. Like you have no time to even murder anybody. You're so busy, you know?
Right. And Eric, you don't even allow yourself to be around people under 21.
No, I don't.
No, not at all. Not even.
Wait,
close.
I had a video. I have a video I want to make really quick.
Okay,
watch this. I like fire.
Uh-oh.
I like burning things and seeing the red flames.
That's a little more opposite.
Sucks so bad. I'm trying to do it for the arson if I ever get caught for arson.
Well, don't joke about arson
like
because
so
you know
obvious.
it happened to Notre Dame.
Why are my ears red? Like, why did I just do that? It didn't feel too good. But that's the thing about this podcast is we try things and we fail. And guess what failure is?
A tactic
Growth.
of joy.
The building blocks.
Joy
the
tactic.
foundation
There's no
for
such thing as
success.
failures. There's only lessons.
Yeah.
That's correct.
So what gave my ass... Oh, sorry, Jack.
No, I actually didn't have anything. Go ahead.
Well, I wanted to ask myself what gave me joy this week, and I have a quick-ass answer. Do you want to know what it is?
Please.
Lay it ass on us.
It's my new favorite easy meal, okay? And to all the listeners, and to you guys, I would say try this. We just got a rice cooker, okay?
Oh my god.
And it's not the same as an Instant Pot. This is a real deal thing, and it makes sweet little noises, little jingles for you when the rice is cooking and when it's done.
Aww.
And we have all this rice now. And here's the thing. You can have a pantry meal in seconds. You cook the rice, you have it, you store it in the fridge.
Does it have a steamer on top of it where you can steam?
Yes, it does.
Yep.
And you have I cook 3 eggs in a little bit of butter. I put a little soy sauce, a little sesame oil in there. I put that over the rice. Then I put some kimchi. Then I put I take a little packet of seaweed and I chop up a packet of seaweed. Put that in there. Then I take some green onions or some English cucumbers, slice those up. Whoosh,
English
some
cucumber?
gochugaru on top. Gochugaru, the Korean spice. It's so good. And it's so easy, y'all. And I just had that for lunch, and I'm feeling amazing. So that's my joy this week.
Shout out to Korea, consistently offering some of the best flavors known to man.
Oh, they crush it. They crush it with the food.
They absolutely do. Good God.
Nate, what brought you joy?
Well, I'm thinking right now.
You want me to take the mic?
Yeah, take the mic, please. All
right.
Why don't I think of this stuff? I should be like thinking of this.
Because you had you've been having a rough go of it. Nate.
This has been a really rough. This is a rough time in my life, and just thank you guys for just supporting me. And
thankful I'm joyful to be alive after everything that's happened to me this week. All right, I'm gonna keep the train going in terms of the health conscious and the food and whatnot. So what gave me joy this week? Shout out, your body is your lens, and the food is the film. So this is a jug of water. I'm drinking this. I'm trying to hit this every day. This is really the first day I'm using it. I keep kind of going out and drinking alcohol every night. Not important.
Right. Stay
so
hydrated.
what I'm trying to do is suck upon this. It's currently what time? 3 p.m.
No, wait, that's what you got so far, Jack?
It's 3 p.m. I'm at 9 a.m. right now on it. So
what is that? It looks like one big fat gulp of water.
It was so hard.
Oh
for
my
you to
God!
get, like,
Look at
that
where
much
3
water.
p.m. is. 3
Jack,
p.m.
you
is
need
like
to
the
chug
fucking
that.
Dude,
bottom
chug
of
that
this
now.
thing.
Chug
All right,
it now.
ready?
Get
So
a
what
big
I'm gonna do
chug in.
one time
Catch
for your
up.
mind. This is going to be the 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. chug. Here we go.
Do it.
Jack Benson coming at you from Custom Drinking Water 420, the #1 channel designed for water drinkers and adults.
Get as much as you can. Seriously, this is the water chug.
Cheers. Wait, let me get
All
3
right.
p.m. in the frame. Can you see it?
Yeah. No, well, it's
All
on liters right now or whatever.
Oh.
But
Oh,
you
my
get
bad.
it. Yeah, there you go.
All right, ready?
And I'll sing while you do it.
All right. Cheers.
Can we get much higher, higher?
Oh shit, you're really going.
Oh,
you're going
damn.
You're going Badlands chug
Jack,
style
Jack.
on it.
You realize that if you drink too much, your bladder.
I really can't do that. But I got 2 hours down.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was
You
pretty
look
good.
like you're allergic to water, dude.
I feel like I'm allergic to water for real. I got to go to sleep.
Can I say something about just on the water bottles thing? I got a new water bottle hydro flask.
Gorgeous. You got
And-
the key lime
Wow.
coloring.
But I was using a water bottle before that was purchased. You know this BPA free stuff? You see that on?
Yeah.
No plastic.
I feel like the water bottle I had previously was
This thing is.
BPA full. It was mostly
Oh, no.
BPA.
Fuck.
That's how I feel
And
about this. Wait, Nate, am I fucked? This thing is like
that. That looks like I feel
That's
like I can
BPA
smell
up.
the BPA on that shit. Fucking
whatever.
bitch.
I accept the BPA.
I'm drinking the water de bear style right now, kind of how they do it in the kitchens. You know that there's BPAs all up in
Oh,
this.
yeah.
thing.
There's MSG.
Why am I
in
doing
that,
this?
Sodium,
Well,
You
my
might find
Nalgene
that
broke in
BPA
the
is
sauna
good.
last night.
Maybe BPA is amazing.
blood pressure, alcohol. All right,
Blood
Nate.
pressure,
Sorry.
alcohol.
But anyways, yeah, I'm just excited that I got I broke free from it was literally purchased at the dollar store. I was like, I need a water bottle. I had a dollar store water bottle that I was drinking out of for like a year, and I feel like that is going to cost me my life. I feel like, and I made that mistake, and I'll never do it again.
Can
But
I say
anyways,
this really quickly
yes.
about water bottles? I had a.
Oh God.
I'm not going to give any details about this person, but I have two quick stories. One time, I was on the cruise for about 4 months. I was using an Nalgene. I was filling the water up every single day from the little
God.
water station. and I thought I was cleaning it out by like shaking around like Dawn dish soap in it with hot water and just like pouring it out and whatever. But I'd never wiped it out. And
this
it
is
was,
very
like,
vulnerable, by the way, of sharing the story, Eric.
I know. Well, it's
this
disgusting.
is-
It could have led to permanent damage because of what I found inside. About right before I get off the cruise ship, I take a paper towel and I'm like, "What the hell is that on the side? It looks like a smudge." I take the paper towel, I clean out the inside. It comes up brown. It's like brown goo.
And
Has
Eric,
like algae has like formed on the inside. It's disgusting.
I've heard you tell this story maybe 116 times, and that is literally the reason that I got a see-through one, because I didn't want any coloration to like.
Mine was see-through too, but it was green.
All right, so the green part is what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Good
Well, I'm
Lord.
glad.
Okay.
You guys have probably heard some of my stories a million mother effing times.
I'm off book on a lot of these ones.
Yeah.
Okay, Nate, what gave you joy?
Okay. You know what gave me joy is I went to Denny's.
Oh
I
shit!
went to a
Grand Slam?
Denny's, and it's 24/7, and I was, doing my thing where I was, trying to find a late night spot to get some writing done in, and I was like, what might be perfect is hitting the Denny's spot. And I was there from probably like 9:30 p.m. to like 12:30 in the morning.
Oh,
And
whoa.
the clientele
by yourself?
Yeah.
by myself getting some
On a
work
Friday
done.
night?
I don't remember what day. I think it was like a Thursday, but
Wow.
Gorgeous.
the clientele that comes in at the late night Denny's, we're talking about like the polycules are popping up, the people
Oh,
that
the
sleep
Denny's.
in till, you know what I'm saying, like 2:30 p.m. and they're like, this is their lunch, is like the 9 p.m. lunch, and they're like getting together with their polycule. There's like the lonely people,
The Lonely Island.
The
the
Lonely
lonely
Stoner.
island there. It was just some great people watching, and the vibes.
What did you
were-
eat?
you know what? I just had a decaf coffee. I kind of felt bad, but I tipped hella crazy.
Good.
And
Wow.
the waitress was
No
like,
pie?
just a decaf, and I was like, don't worry. I wanted to be like, don't worry, like I got you.
I got you.
I'm about to
tipped her
tip
like
something.
one
I'm about to-
150.
200%.
Don't worry, it's about to be 18%. Don't worry, sweetheart.
Don't worry,
Oh,
girl.
Sweetheart.
Don't worry, I got it like that.
Sweetheart.
But yeah,
Sweetheart.
Denny's. But I was gonna order food, but I was like really incredibly full from my previous meal. But Denny's is just incredible,
Shout out to
Daniel.
Denny's, everybody, and shout out to Jerry Springer once again.
Jerry Springer.
And
I got
our
some
thoughts
peace,
are with
dude.
his family and
Of course.
and his loved ones and anyone who watched it. We're all connected through Mr. Springer.
Anyone who watched his death?
No.
What?
Oh, the show.
the show.
Yeah.
Hey, that would have been
That would have been crazy.
Jerry. You know.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, that concludes another incredible fucking episode of Joy Tactics. Head over to patreon.com/joytactics to unlock exclusive weekly bonus episodes. And make sure to follow us on social media where we post fire TikToks and hilarious shit like that. And if you loved the shit you just listened to, make sure to subscribe, rate, and leave us a review. Thanks for listening, and remember, we are shaped by our thoughts, we become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves.